How's it going, adult viewers of the tube? Thanks for tuning to the channel where we are going full steam ahead. We are making lots of progress in what is turning out to be a very fun area in the city of Bricks. We've put our underwater base on some base plates. This one in the middle is going to get switched out. It's only 12 studs wide. It's going to have to get switched to 16 studs wide. And to be honest, I'm doing this video, which I thought was going to be short and sweet, but it's going to turn into an action-packed video with a whole lot of information. So to start, we're going to ask you guys a straight basic question. We got our underwater tunnel here, which is connecting our bases, and it's in a trans-clear light blue. I noticed at Walmart today when I was done work early that I can also get these little domes in a trans-clear light blue. I noticed that as I was walking down the Lego aisle and I seen a friend's Save the Dolphins set or Save the Whales set or Medical Dolphins or something, whatever it was called, and it had these trans-clear light blue domes. So my dilemma, do I switch all these domes out throughout this whole underwater base? So far there's probably about 15 of them to trans-clear light blue, or do I switch this tunnel out to clear, which a little bit more information before you guys make your decision. Some of the pieces I'm looking for in the ship in the bottle set, they're all clear. And again, on my way home, after getting off work early, we swung by Walmart. We grabbed some base plates. I also swung by Home Depot and grabbed some of these LED lights, which are color changing. Looks like you can get every color of the rainbow on this bad boy. Those ones are just little puck lights, battery operated on a remote. We also got, for a comparison, whichever is going to work better, we're going to keep the crappier one. We're going to return back to Home Depot. We got this big old package of rope lighting. 12 feet. It's going to cover this whole room. So, with that in mind, once we get a blue light for this underwater area, are these clear pieces going to look blue, or do we need to have this trans clear? These ones are more, they got an interior behind them. This one is going to have water theoretically all the way around, which is why it'd be a little bit more blue. End rant, if you guys could help me make a decision, it'd be greatly appreciated so I could order more parts and keep busting out this underwater district. We're also going to move to our little cube that we have now covered in base plates. Looks good, right? You want to know what I'm really curious about? I got this full bag of leftover 1x2 dark trans blue tiles from Mario World. Mario World is pretty much complete. I need maybe just a top little peanut to finish. But then I got all this extra. My curiosity would be, what would this blue cube look like if we put a bunch of plant life on it, coral reefs? If you guys are kind of wondering what's going through my head, go look it up on Pinterest. And then covered the rest in this dark trans clear blue tiles. I think that would look sweet. So those are where this video got a little bit more in depth. I need your guys' opinion on these domes, whether I'm switching those to this trans clear light blue or whether I'm switching the tunnel to clear. Should I tile this off in light blue or dark blue trans clear like a big pile of ocean, or should I tile it off in a bunch of stone and gray? which is going to lead me to another mini mock I'd like to do. When you look in the National Geographic magazines, you're out in the Caribbean scuba diving, looking at sea turtles, you see those rock features. It's kind of like a crescent moon, and you can kind of swim underneath. I'm going to try my hand at one of those, which is going to have a whole lot of snot / greebling technique all rolled into one. Stay tuned, stick around, let's test out these lights and see which is going to look better before we order up a bunch more parts to expand our underwater district. So now that we've turned off the bright white lights, the options are our rope light, which at the very end we can connect more to. We can also change the colors. If there's an algae bloom, we can make it green. Or this one has a whole lot of mounting hardware. The other option is these battery operated, which I'd turn into rechargeable battery operated. Puck lights, which are pretty bright. Honestly, I don't think we're going to know until we get them put in. Again, if there's an algae bloom, turn it to green. We got our dark blues, we got our light blues. We can change the modes. So it says, make a multicolor. Or keep them both, and whichever one's better, we'll just get more of. Well, let's continue on and get these guys installed and lit up and see which one we're going to go with. I totally destroyed this underwater district running these lights, but let's see how it looks. So to start, this is how I normally run it with all my bright lights. One's plug in, a bunch of these are just portable magnet mounted, so they fit anywhere under my tables. Now let's see how it looks with our new lights. Turn these all off. I think it looks pretty good. We're just going to see how it looks on camera. That's going to be the deal breaker. Turn this one bright light off. Quick little adjustment. There we go. I can always add more lights to this, but this is the overall effect. These are all color changing, so we can light them up, make it a little bit brighter. There you go. Maybe it's that time of year you got a mad algae bloom blowing through. Change them all to green. And I'm sure if I shut the lights off to the overall room, it'll look that much better. So let's switch these all back. We'll shut all the lights off to the room and see how it looks. That's the money shot right there. Maybe a little bit brighter. I personally think if we do maybe a dark blue and a light green. Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned. Coming up in the depths of the darkness, we got set 60092 Deep Sea Submarine. This is going to be the workhorse of our underwater district. Stay safe, have fun. See you in the next video.